after lunch. Sometimes I do in my class when they first come in the morning. I say, get up. And they go, oh, no. We're going to dance. And I teach them a dance. And I make a move. Now, somebody else, who was it? Was it Carl talking about the rowing exercise? Get him out, make a move, be enthusiastic. That's the first, that's what we need. If we want people to learn, this is the combination, this is the formula. You've got to be enthusiastic. And where does enthusiasm start?
Yourself.
Yourself.
It has to.
It starts with the instructor who walks in the class and comes to Blackboard. On my Blackboard class, when they do the introductions, there's a link right there. The first thing they do is go to that link. It goes to a YouTube, and there's a picture of me dressed as the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz, dancing a line dance with a group of people in a dance club. And they watch this and they go, I said, yes, I'm the Scarecrow.
I don't think I'd use Scarecrow.
Enthusiasm. Are you enthusiastic when you come to class? Or are you all, I'm the professor. I'm the instructor. I can be dignified and professional. I am dignified and professional, but I'm also enthusiastic. And it brings that enthusiasm out of them. I need to inspire that. I need to encourage that. I want them to talk. I want them to be moving. I want them to be energized. That's too noisy. It's too much. I have to have control of my classroom. We'll have to deal with that. Part two. Oop, forgot to do my sweat. Aspirations. Students have aspirations, true? Was it we were talking with Maria and Paul? Paul, where are you? Are you here today? Paul. Oh, he's gone. It was in a session. We're talking about aspirations students have. They have dreams, don't they? They have goals. They have ambitions. Oh, no, Suzanne Siegel. Suzanne, you here? Oh, she's not here either. If you were in her session about edupreneurs, talking about us being incubators of educational innovation, so you're talking about this. They have dreams. They have aspirations. They want to do something, and if they don't have aspirations and dreams, then what should I do? Help them find those aspirations. Help them develop that dream, because without that compelling motivation that draws them forward and gets them up to doing their work and coming to class and participating, without that, sometimes you just go, I'm tired, I'm sleeping, I'm not going to go. So we have to have something compelling that draws us. Well, I got to get my degree. That's not it. There has to be something more. What are you going to do with that degree? What are you going to do when you graduate? How can you take advantage of the learning of this education program? So it's my responsibility, isn't it? Isn't that our responsibility? Am I wrong? Let me see. Are they green cards? Look here. Hold up a card. Am I wrong? Hold up the card if you.
I got it.
Wow, you're easy. Yes, you disagree.
Because earlier you said by their fourth year, their information is obsolete, and we're preparing them for careers we don't even know are going to exist. They're going to be using technology. We don't even know how that is going to be structured.
Absolutely.
So I can.
So if the information, but some of the information is going to be irrelevant. Some of the content we're going to lose. But that doesn't mean that I can't help them think about their future and plan for their future and recognize that some of what you learn may not be there, so you need to stand up for things. So you need to look for opportunities to learn new things as you go. Become a self-regulated, right? Self-directed learner. Good point. Thank you. Okay. And they have to have a path. So we know what? They got to be enthusiastic. They need to have clear aspirations and goals, dreams, and they need to have a path. Because they use GPS, right? They're young, and even us older folks. We need path. We need help navigate. I teach an undergraduate class in human resource management. Now, a lot of the students in that have never been in HR. They've never been in a position of human resource management. And they want to know, well, how am I going to get there? And they think they're going to get their degree. And they're going to go out there and go, oh, here I am. And so I tell them, I give them a clear path that says, here's the steps that you need to take. You need to join this organization. You need to get the certification. You need to get this accreditation, which you can get as a student, combined with other information. You need to attend these conferences, become part of this professional organization. Then you need to take a job. It's not going to pay you what you want. But in 6 months, you're going to try to move on and find a better job. And as you do this over a period of a year or 2 years, you're going to be successful. And I had one young lady that did that with no background in HR. Within 5 years, she was the senior HR manager for a big corporation out of Washington. I don't remember what it was. And she said it was that idea, that path that I had. And you say, well, that's not respect. That's a credit for the career people. That's there. Who's a career person here? Career counselor. Career, yeah. That's your job, right? Yeah. That's not my job. Go see her. But who better to give them the path than somebody who's already been on that path? I've walked that path. I've stumbled over the stuff. So that's part of what I need to do too. It's not just about delivering content. It's about the service and experience that we provide that makes us so invaluable. All right. But there's a but, isn't there? We see learning this way, don't we? We see learning as a smooth path. It's a beautiful process. We love to learn. Always learning new things. You're here at the conference because you love to learn. And there's the sign, and I just know it's going to be great. But this is what students see. Oh, God. Yeah, there's Jeremy's class. Right? There's Linda's class. Oh, my God.
There I am hanging there with my butt out. Yeah.
Students often see learning not as we do it. We want them to, but we need to teach them to see it that way. And so, all of that, enthusiasm, their aspirations, the clarity of their path has to be more powerful, has to be strong enough to overcome what? The obstacles that they face. And they do face obstacles. Oh, well, that's their problem. They whine a lot. But it's real. They face real obstacles. What kind of obstacles do students face? Obstacles to learn. Childcare.
Finances.
Money. Work obligations. Lack of prior experience. Lack of readiness.
Relationships.
Relationships. Peers.
Drama in the
Drama.
relationship.
I mean, it's real. It's real, isn't it? You can't disregard that and say, well, it doesn't exist. No, is it my job to fix all those things? No, but my job is to get the other students and the other resources, bring them together, know where they are, to help them overcome those obstacles, and for me to reach a hand down and help them overcome those obstacles so they can learn. See any red cards out there? Good. So I'm preaching to the choir, because you know this is what we need to do. But I like to put it in little formulas like this, because then I can write that formula on the board or write it in my office, and I always remember this stuff. Am I working this part of the formula, or am I neglecting that? Because if I do, the formula falls apart. So there it is. Leaping over obstacles. I love people like that, obviously.
But it's helpful.
Any questions? I know.
All right. Okay.
Don't ask questions. Shh, quiet. They'll lynch you if you ask a question. Then you'll be here longer.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done in the classroom?
Hold on. We're coming to that.
Are we? Our Carmen's are
We're
having
coming to
lunch
that.
together.
Craziest thing I've ever done in the classroom.
Crazy. Yeah.
There's so many I can't think of. Other than the dance, dressing up in costume, we're taking them on classes to the bowling alley. That was to teach the instructional design class.
That's good.
Yeah, and among other things. No questions. Okay, well, Bill's got a question. Where do I start? I want to do all this stuff, but what do I do? How do I start? So, where do you start? Okay, I want to be more creative. I want to do this. Where do I start?